Paradise on the inside, full times holding. Down the outside, Eagle Eye, they hit the line. Surfers Paradise in the middle.
Prepared by New Zealand's leading trainer Dave O'Sullivan, Surfers Paradise held off the fast-finishing Eagle Eye who'd been checked at the start. It was a different story, though, in the Bayer Classic, a race which the mighty Bone Crusher counted amongst his wins. In those days, the Bayer Classic was a Group 2 event, but is one of the few races in recent times to be promoted to Group 1 status.
Sir Albert on the inside and Danjiki in play on, and here's Eagle Eye down the outside with a big run. Sir Albert in front of Eagle Eye, play on Danjiki, and further back to Steinig. It's Sir Albert and Eagle Eye on the outside. Sir Albert and Eagle Eye's coming at it strongly now, and Eagle Eye's going to win. Eagle Eye wins the Bayer from Sir Albert and play on.
Eagle Eye's win brought a welcome change of luck for trainer Murray Baker. Prior to the Classic, Baker had prepared the runner-up in several feature races, including the Phantom in this year's Melbourne Cup. Eagle Eye is the 8th individual Group 1 winner sired by Grosvenor.
Unfortunately, Eagle Eye suffered a slight injury during the running of the Bayer Classic, which prevented him from taking his place in the Derby field at Ellerslie. Surfers Paradise started favourite in the $300,000 Classic.
On the turn, play on the leader. Surfers Paradise is poised to pounce. Coming out wider here is He's a Kiwi and Sir Alberton getting out. Lord Revener down the outside. The big guns are coming to the lead. And it's now Surfers Paradise, Sir Alberton, and out wide Lord Revener. Surfers Paradise in charge. Sir Alberton still trying hard. Lord Revener on the outside of the two and play on, battling on the inside. Surfers Paradise, Sir Alberton trying to get him. Corndale's the danger. Surfers Paradise in front. Corndale coming after it. Surfers Paradise beat Corndale. Third, Sir Alberton in a photo with play.
In winning the Derby, Surfers Paradise became the 3rd Derby winner sired by Crested Wave, who stands at Hanui Farm. The little horse with the big heart was ridden by New Zealand's leading rider, Lance O'Sullivan.
Following his close-up third to Better Loosen Up in the Cox Plate in the spring, it appeared that Canny Lad had failed to stay the journey in the VRC Derby. In the autumn, his connections had every reason to believe that the colt had returned to his best form following his brilliant first-up win.
Vane Rancher led at the 300 Rookaria. Canny Lad comes at them strongly on the outside with fluent stride. He goes out after Vane Rancher, and at the 200 has hit the front. He's pulled the whip now. Cassidy answers brilliantly and dashes away from Vane Rancher. Meg's Ego. Draw card finishing well, but Canny Lad outclasses him and wins it by 3.5. Vane Rancher held on to second, Meg's Ego third.
The Sydney filly Triscay had shown during the spring that she too had a touch of class. Against her own sex in the autumn, she proved to be almost unbeatable. In the Group 1 Cadbury Australian Guineas, she challenged the colts and won.
Direction first into the straight from the strategist. St Jude directly behind the leader looking for the way clear, and then Triscay, Trustful just ahead of her on the outside, and further back in the field Temperate King and Centro is wide out. The strategist and direction with St Jude going for the rails. Triscay is closing at a good rate now at the 300, and Triscay swept to the front. She got a half a length in front of St Jude, who's trying very hard, and then a gap to Centro and the strategist. It's Triscay in front though, holding St Jude at bay. This bonny filly dashes away in the last 100. Triscay full of running, bolts in. Triscay wins it by about 3 eased up. My Eagle Eye has got up to run second. A photo.
When asked to accelerate by Mick Dittman, Triscay put the result beyond doubt in a few strides. In winning her 11th race, Triscay took her earnings to $1.1 million and earned a meeting with Canny Lad at Caulfield.
Round the bend, Big Colony joined by Triscay on the outside, and they've raced 3 lengths in front of My Eagle Eye. Then Durbridge on the outside. Canny Lad not in the hunters. Triscay went past the 200 under the whip from Clark. Drew 2 or 3 lengths in front. Durbridge running a big race in second spot, followed by My Eagle Eye. But this grand filly Triscay is going to win it, and Triscay scores by 2 lengths to Durbridge. Third placing went to My Eagle Eye, and then the strategist fourth. Canny Lad next on the outside with
Triscay's win was full of authority, whereas Canny Lad disappointed his new owners, the powerful Ingham Bloodstock. Plans to run the Golden Slipper winner in the AJC Derby were abandoned, and Canny Lad was retired to Woodland Stud in the Hunter Valley. On the strength of her win at Caulfield, punters rallied to support Triscay in her next race against the colts, the Alistair Clark Stakes.
Durbridge is finding plenty. Triscay can't peg him back. Durbridge too good for Triscay. And then Big Dermot, and Durbridge wins. Durbridge by 2 lengths to Triscay. Third place.
Following her defeat by the much-improved Durbridge, there were some who thought that Triscay had failed to stay the 2,000-metre journey. This theory was to be proven wrong, as we'll see later in the programme. In the past few seasons, the rich autumn carnivals in Sydney have experienced some terrible weather. It was a different story this season, and the good weather produced some excellent racing.
It's Be Happy, Centro and St Jude. Stradmore can't go on at the moment, followed by Lord Revener. St Jude hit the front, 150 out, and the little horse shot clear. St Jude has raced away from Be Happy, followed by Centro and Stradmore, but it's all St Jude in the last bit. He's careering away and he wins the Guineas in a trot.
In winning his second Group 1 race, St Jude stamped himself as one of Australia's best 3-year-old colts. In the Rosehill Guineas, his opposition included Surface Paradise, a horse rated by some New Zealanders as the equal of Bone Crusher at the same age.
Surface Paradise first into the straight over Mountain Rule. There's a run between them for St Jude if he's good enough, and then Centro followed by Marine Drive and King Rautai as they come to the 200 where Surface Paradise is the leader. St Jude's coming at him now. St Jude has ranged up to Surface Paradise. They've come away from Centro. This New Zealander's got a great big heart. He won't give up. He's fighting back. He is all racehorse Surface Paradise. Oh, he's good. Surface Paradise has raced away again to beat St Jude. A magnificent Guineas win. Third is
Surface Paradise lived up to his reputation, running the last 600 metres of the Guineas in the sensational time of 33.6 seconds. The South Australian colt Durbridge showed that the reverse way of going wouldn't affect his Derby chances in winning the Tulloch Stakes.
Into the straight, Be Happy, tackled by Phantom's Hero, then Blazing Anchor. Durbridge is looking for room between horses. Dereco still there. He got squeezed out, Dereco. At the head of the others, Somalia to the 200 mark. And bursting through near the fence, Siegfried has hit the front. Siegfried has come from nowhere. He got to the lead, but here's Durbridge now. Durbridge, after being held up for a run, saw daylight. He put paid to Siegfried in one stride, and he's racing away to win it easily. He's too good, Durbridge. A great win in the Tulloch. Siegfried second, Bull
on the strength of his Rosehill Guineas win and the fact that he was proven over 2,400 metres, Surface Paradise started favourite in the Australian Jockey Club's $1.3 million Derby.
Heads are turned for home in the Derby. It's Play On, Marine Drive, Surface Paradise and Cool Reception on the extreme outside. Here's Durbridge now. Durbridge switches across the heels of those leaders and he's going after them as they come to the 200. Surface Paradise is gone. Cool Reception the leader. Durbridge trying to get to him. Mountain Rule is running on strongly. Cool Reception tackled by Durbridge. Mountain Rule can't get to them. Durbridge hit the front from Cool Reception. Mountain Rule trying his heart out on the outside, but it's Durbridge's Derby. Durbridge won the Derby from Cool Reception and Mountain Rule on the outside.
Durbridge is the first Group 1 winner for his sire Durham Ranger, an American-bred son of the Star Kingdom stallion No Home. For Adelaide trainer Brian Murphy, the Derby was his biggest career win.
We cross now to Perth for the West Australian Derby.
Mirror Magic heads Higginsville. Stormtrooper flashing along the inside. Mirror Magic and Stormtrooper. Mirror Magic, Stormtrooper, Mirror Magic. Mirror Magic is short half-end. Stormtrooper.
Mirror Magic ended a 27-year dominance by the Colts with her Derby win. Unraced as a 2-year-old, the filly is a first-crop daughter of the Bletchingley stallion Lord Ballina.
The field for this year's South Australian Derby was one of the best seen for several years. 3-year-olds from 4 states contested the Group 1 Classic at Morfettville.
Then Home Show followed by King's Design, Shawbreaker, Higginsville in the straight. Shiva's Revenge has reached the lead. Got a half-length Dubai Desert. All Mine is coming after it now. They were followed by Big Dermot and Sir Vender, but it's Shiva's Revenge in front. Here comes the filly All Mine. She's knuckling down. It's Shiva's Revenge from All Mine. All Mine comes at Shiva's Revenge. Shiva's Revenge drifting out under All Mine, but held by a length and a quarter. Third placing went to Brave Expect.
Coming off a win in the VRC St Ledger, Shiva's Revenge gave Bart Cummings a record 10 wins in the South Australian Derby.
It's hard to imagine a racing season without a Group 1 winner being prepared by champion trainer TJ Smith. This year, TJ left his run to the last of the Group 1 Classics to do so.
Straightening up now, 450 metres to go. Triscay is in front as they head for home. Switching back to the inside, Dorset Downs coming after Triscay. Marine Drive into third place, and here comes Lee's Bid down the outside. She's coming after them, but Dorset Downs raced away at the 250. Dorset Downs got away. Lee's Bid now into second place, then Triscay. It's Dorset Downs leading the filly. Lee's Bid by a length or so. 100 metres to go. Dorset Downs is in front. Start cheering, TJ. This is your 35th Blue Riband, and Dorset Downs has won the Derby. Dorset Downs first, Lee's Bid second, 6 lengths away third, Moods or Triscay, then Dr. Glass.
In winning the QTC Derby, Dorset Downs further increased Tommy Smith's world record for training Derby winners to 35. For Shane Dye, it was Group 1 winner number 6 for the season.
There were some great performances from the 3-year-olds in the classic races, open to both colts and fillies.
Trainer Neville Begg had a good record in the fillies feature races before his departure to Hong Kong, where he is now training. His son Graham looks set to continue the family tradition.
Turn for home now, and Zoo Wander is about to be tackled by new acquaintance Wished on the outside, looming up quickly, and then Red Emotion, and now Dittman lets the favourite go. Triscay, she's made ground quickly, but Wished has got a break at the 200 mark. He's got to pull the whip on Triscay. Triscay is coming after Wished. Wished is still in front. Triscay dying on a run. She can't pick up the leader, and Wished is going to score a very well-deserved win. She drew away to beat Triscay. Burberry a distant third. Let's hurry.
Wished then ran in the first Group 1 race for the season for fillies, the Flight Stakes. Also in the race was the Jack Denham-trained Triscay, last season's top 2-year-old filly, who had returned to racing with a win in the Silver Shadow Stakes.
Highlights led over Triscay into the straight, All Mine third, and then Burberry. Wished in between horses, running on pretty well, but under a lot of pressure, followed by Millie's Luck and Narration. On top of the rise now, and Triscay has dashed to the lead from Burberry on the outside. Wished in third place, are starting to warm up now. He's pulled the whip on Triscay. Burberry cutting it down quickly. His seasoning, and late on the scene is Narration. But Triscay, Dittman hard at work. She's fighting back. She's got a great big heart. And right on the line, Triscay was holding them safely to beat Burberry. Now,
Triscay and Wished continued their spring campaigns in the 1,000 guineas at Caulfield. After drawing a wide barrier, Triscay had worked hard to be with the leaders on the turn.
They sweep the corner, and Lycra and Triscay turn together. 3 lengths in front as they corner from Twiglet. Special Sculpture Burberry. Wished getting another move on near the inside. Triscay the inside, and Lycra in front, passing the 200 metre mark. Still 2 lengths to Wished, and then Twiglet. Triscay the inside, and Lycra. Wished coming at them. Triscay in front. Wished out wide, flying home. They hit it, and Wished has got up to win it from Triscay and Lycra. New acquaintance.
Wished took her sire's progeny earnings past $7 million and provided Gavin Duffy and Graham Begg with their only Group 1 success of the season.
The Sydney fillies followed the traditional path to the VRC Oaks by running in the Waitful Stakes. Triscay again drew a wide barrier, but started favourite ahead of Wished.
At the 400 metre mark, All Mine led by 2 lengths to Sandhills out after it, and then came Mammy. Triscay was next, and there followed by Wished over on the rail, starting to weave through. All Mine in front at the 200 metre mark from Sandhills, and then Wished, Triscay, and down the outside is Beachside. All Mine in front, Wished and Beachside is flying on the outside. All Mine 3/4, Beachside slowly but surely gets it. They hit the line together. Oh, very, very close between Beachside and All Mine.
Coming from near last, Beachside's win confirmed the opinion of her ability held by trainer David Hayes. 2 days prior to the Waitful Stakes, Hayes paid a late entry fee of $10,000 to run in the VRC Oaks. Beachside's strong win in the Waitful elevated her to second favourite behind Triscay in the $400,000 VRC Oaks. After drawing a favourable barrier, Triscay was given the run of the race by Mick Dittman.
It's Weekend Delight in front of Wished, and then Triscay. Weekend Delight by a length from Wished at the 100 metre mark. Weekend Delight 3/4 in front of Wished and Triscay. Weekend Delight wins the Oaks from Wished by a length and a quarter. Triscay is third, and then came Let's
Weekend Delight's trainer Bart Cummings had also paid the late entry fee into the Oaks after the filly had won the Geelong Oaks trial. Jim Cassidy has enjoyed tremendous success in the Oaks, having partnered 3 of the last 4 winners. Bred in New Zealand, Weekend Delight was a $28,000 purchase at the 89 Magic Million sale at Trentham.
Interstate fillies have dominated the Western Australian Oaks in recent times. However, it was a different story this year.
Natasha down the outside, Daughter's Charm, Reform Princess are joined by Natasha, Daughter's Charm the leader, the local filly Natasha finishing better, Natasha raced up, got to the lead, and yes indeed it's a WA win. Natasha
following her Oaks win, the connections of Natasha started the filly in the BMW Australian Derby. If she could beat the Colts, she'd become the first filly to complete the Oaks Derby double.
At the 100, the filly Natasha went to the lead from Marvellous Cheer for Me. Right down the outside, Deadly Addiction, lots more spots in the centre. But the filly Natasha raced away and won the Derby. Natasha by a length.
Natasha's popular victory was a training triumph for Trevor Andrews in only his second season. Owned by the chairman of the West Australian Turf Club, Mr Bob Peters, Natasha is a daughter of the Kayaroo Star Stallion, Old Spice.
We cross to New Zealand now for the 1,000 guineas at Riccarton.
300 metres out and Plume has dashed through on the inside of Cool Rocker. They're at the distance. Here comes Auburn Blaze and Morning Rises winding up and Let's Score stretching out. But Plume with a handy lead, 100 metres to go and running very erratically Cool Rocker. But down towards the post and Plume's won the guineas. Who's going to grab second? A tight photo. Morning Rise.
In winning the 1,000 guineas, Plume defeated the cream of New Zealand's fillies. Recording her 5th win from only 6 starts, the filly completed the Guineas double for her sire, Crested Wave.
Plume went on to start a warm favourite in the New Zealand Oaks, run at Trentham.
But the favourite got to the front. Plume now fighting it hard. Soltanto there, followed by Brogue. Further back, Narration, Let's Score. And further back to Panzeran. It's Plume in front. Narration, Let's Score. And on the inside, Soltanto, Plume, Let's Score. And Narration down the outside. Let's Score getting to the front. Plume's got no answer. The rest, Let's Score's going to win. And Let's Score won the Oaks from Plume and Narration. They were followed by...
Let's Score's strong staying performance denied Plume the Guineas Oaks double. A stablemate of the Phantom, the filly was ridden by Larry Cassidy in New Zealand's richest race for fillies.
The Australasian Oaks is the feature race of the South Australian Jockey Club Summer Carnival. This year the Oaks attracted a quality field including the good filly from the West, Natasha.
3 in front of Mesmerism coming after now. In third placing, Shadows of Love and then Tosoldi. Shavano misses, getting tired. Mannerism might have her. Mannerism raced up to Shavano, missed. The crowd are going berserk. Mannerism's got her. Mannerism sweeps to the lead and she just hasn't quite run the trip. Shavano missed. Mannerism a length and a quarter. Shavano missed. Third's tight. Give it to Tosoldi just...
Coming off a win in the Group 2 CUNY Stakes, Mannerism showed that she was a much improved filly with her win in the Australasian Oaks. It was the second Group 1 success of the season for the Lee Freedman-Damien Oliver combination.
The Orlando Classic run at Rose Hill is by far the most competitive national race for fillies and mares. VRC Oaks runner-up Whisk was looking for a second Group 1 success of the season at Rose Hill.
At the 200, Ice Cream Sunday just led Queen Zenobia. Whisters coming at them, followed by Quicksilver Cindy. Ice Cream Sunday tackled by Whist and Quicksilver. Quicksilver Cindy has burst through the splits, and Quicksilver Cindy got up to win the Orlando. Now there are horses all over.
Quicksilver Cindy survived a protest to win the most important race of her career. By the 1972 Golden Slipper winner John's Hope, the 5-year-old mare is trained by Max Lees, who prepared the 77 Golden Slipper winner Luskin Star.
The Storm Queen Stakes attracted several AJC Oaks candidates, including Whisk, Mannerism and the New Zealand Oaks winner Let's Score. In the absence of her stablemate Triscay, the Jack Denham-trained All Mine carried the stable's hopes.
Into the stretch now, and Let's Hurry led. All Mine is after it quickly, getting through near the fence. Marinella, further out Mannerism, followed by Whisk, but All Mine is the leader at the 200. Marinella getting the rails run. They're clear of Mannerism and Whisk. All Mine joined by Marinella getting through on the fence. All Mine and Marinella. Marinella and All Mine are coming to the line, locked together. All Mine has done a big job to win after pulling ferociously in the run.
Although there was a query about her stamina, Triscay started favourite in the $450,000 AJC Oaks. The Fillies Classic was one of the highlights of the AJC's Autumn Carnival.
Triscay has loomed to them very quickly as they get to the top of the rise where Mannerism is the leader. Dittman's got to pull out. All stops on the favourite Triscay. She's coming at Mannerism with 150 to go. Triscay and Mannerism, they're fighting it out. It's a tooth and nail struggle. Lee's Bid is rocketing down the outside. Triscay, Mannerism, Lee's Bid trying to get to them as they hit the line. Triscay, I think Triscay has just fallen in to win the Oaks from Lee's Bid. And
Triscay's third Group 1 success of the season epitomised the courage and class of Australasia's champion 3-year-old filly. The AJC Oaks victory took Triscay's career wins to 13 from just 20 starts and her stake earnings to $1.74 million.
Soon after the AJC Oaks, runner-up Lee's Bid was purchased by Ian Bloodstock for $300,000. In search of Group 1 success and that important black type, trainer Vic Thompson sent the filly to Adelaide for the South Australian Oaks.
Special Sculpture getting into the clear, and the Western Australian Mirror Magic joins in. Lee's Bid is bumping, trying to get a run, the little filly. They're across the track. The Western Australian Mirror Magic reached the lead. Brighton Dolly is trying to cut her down. Lee's Bid, this bonny little filly, is sprinting home like a gazelle. She'll bowl them. Lee's Bid, oh gee, she's tiny, but she's got a massive heart. She's won from Brighton Dolly, or on the inside Mirror Magic. They dashed away.
Lee's Bid is a daughter of Torfik, sire of the '89 Melbourne Cup winner Torrific. Lee's Bid was the only Group 1 success of the season for leading Sydney trainer Vic Thompson, and the first Oaks success for rider Shane Dye.
Lee's Bid was then taken north to Queensland for a rematch with Triscay, who was considered by some a bit lucky to have beaten Lee's Bid in the AJC Oaks. Here's what happened in the Queensland Oaks.
This is what we've been waiting for. Triscay got away from Lee's Bid. Triscay a length in front of Lee's Bid. Lee's Bid trying hard on the outside. Dittman's gone for her now, and I think she's going better, Triscay. Yes, she is. The big crowd starting to roar for her, and she's too good, Triscay. Triscay first, Lee's Bid second.
Triscay's win in the Queensland Oaks confirmed her status as Australia's champion 3-year-old filly, and in winning her 4th Group 1 event of the season, earned the right to be rated right up there with fillies such as Surround and Rose of Kingston.
Each new racing season brings with it a fresh crop of 2-year-olds and the possibility of a new rising star. Run on Derby Day at Flemington, the Maribyrnong Plate is traditionally a good guide to a young horse's future.
At the 300-metre mark now, and Razor Rhythm had put her head in front, and Clark calls on her and she answers and gets about a length in front now. Lady Purpose finishing fairly well, Noble Lancer battling back, and then Pampas Fire, and did he do it? But Razor Rhythm is doing it comfortably, and Razor Rhythm will score by 2 lengths to Lady Purpose. Pampas Fire's run third.
The Karrakatta Plate is the first Group 1 race for the season for the 2-year-olds. By the end of the season, the winner of Western Australia's premier juvenile event had raced in 4 states, winning in 3 of them.
Around the bend, Business Beat set sail for home for Detman. Down the outside comes Amatilla, backpack, Moochek has gone, and then Camborne Tim, 100 to go. Business Beat joined by Amatilla. Down the outside, Contigi Lass, the leader Amatilla. Contigi Lass getting to him. Amatilla, Contigi Lass by G.
Umatilla was undoubtedly one of the busiest 2-year-olds of the season, and his Group 1 success was well deserved. A son of the Mr. Prospector stallion Iswaki, Umatilla's win got the Tommy Hughes Greg Childs Association off to a flying start. Umatilla was an $18,000 purchase at the Dalgety Premier Sales.
The David Hayes trained filly Razor Rhythm returned to racing with the Blue Diamond Stakes as her target.
But Razor Rhythm has skipped away, coming down past the 200, is well clear now of Perfect Draw running on. In 3rd place, Angel's Wings and Take the Road. But Razor Rhythm back to her best will bolt in. She's won by 4 lengths to Perfect Draw.
In the Colts division of the Blue Diamond Prelude on the same day, trainer Lee Friedman produced a very smart colt.
Coming down inside the final 200 metres, and Chief Headhunter is the leader. About a length clear of Noble Lancer, followed by Group Decision and Sentimental Ruler from a long way back, but Chief Headhunter will bolt in. Chief Headhunter raced away to win it very easily, getting up for second, probably Group Decision from...
Razor Rhythm started a warm favourite in the Blue Diamond Stakes, but lost her chance of winning when the gates opened for the $500,000 race.
Racing. And the Chief Headhunter began quickly with Irises, and Razor Rhythm seemed to be slow. She's last settling into stride, the favourite. Down the outside, Umatilla is coming with her run with Irises. Chief Headhunter squeezing through now. It's Umatilla the outside going up with Chief Headhunter. Canonise fighting back. Canonise fighting back on the rails. Canonise in front of Umatilla. Canonise wins it. Canonise 3/4 Umatilla. Chief Headhunter...
Wearing blinkers for the first time, Canonise scored a determined win in the Blue Diamond. At his previous start, the son of South Australian-based sire Don't Say Halo had won the XL Adelaide Million for owner Robert Sanctor.
Trying for his 2nd Group 1 of the season, Blue Diamond runner-up Umatilla contested the Vobis VRC Sires Produce Stakes.
250 metres to go, and Not Related still clear, still 2 lengths in front of Did He Do It. Umatilla in group decision. Not Related in front, a length and a half. Did He Do It's trying very hard, but Not Related's going strongly enough, and Not Related all the way in the size wins it by 3/4. Did He Do It? 3 lengths
Not
away.
Related's win was a tremendous boost for promising Adelaide trainer David Belfer. The filly was purchased for $4,250 at the Abcos yearling sale.
As a fully qualified Vobis runner, Not Related collected a handsome bonus of $40,000 from the sponsors of the Sires Produce Stakes. Now it's up to Sydney, where the Magic Millions winner Bold Promise was trying to qualify for the Golden Slipper.
Marskin is the leader, but V&A and Bold Promise are about to pounce. Bold Promise looks to be travelling a lot better than V&A at the moment. Coming to the 200 mark, V&A, Bold Promise on the outside. Dye's got a shaker up now. V&A wants to hang in a bit under pressure, and Bold Promise gets the upper hand and is starting to draw clear in the last bit. V&A sticking on gamely, but Dye's giving this filly a very easy run to the line, and she wins by a length to V&A. Marskin
Shane Dye, who stood in for the injured Mick Dittman on Bold Promise, had an even easier ride in the Todman Slipper Stakes.
Terse on the outside about to move to second, and then Delphinus and Guest in time. Dye had a look to the right, a look to the left as Terse cruises up to them, and Terse shot to the lead coming to the 200 mark, quickly put 2 lengths on Jim's Bet getting to second, and then Delphinus followed by Rory's Impulse and John Pilo. But here comes Terse, one of the top Golden Slipper candidates, and he's going to make hacks of the opposition in the Todman. He won pulling up by 7 lengths on the line.
The undefeated filly Bold Promise started an odds-on favourite in the $2 million Tooheys Golden Slipper Stakes, the world's richest race for 2-year-olds. Mick Dittman was aboard the filly, prepared by rookie trainer Sterling Smith.
V&A by more than a length to Cloudlet, followed by Canonise, and then Razor Rhythm. Terse starting to wind up at the head of the others. Big Dreams and Bold Promise not doing enough. V&A still in front, Canonise and Terse. Big Dreams can't reach them. V&A tackled by Terse and Canonise. It's another one for Shane Dye. Terse wins the slipper. Terse beat Canonise. Third, Big Dreams. Fourth, V&A.
Both Tierce and Shane Dye showed their tremendous will to win over the concluding stages of the Golden Slipper. It was Dye's 3rd successive victory in the event, and the biggest career win for Warwick Farm trainer Clary Connors. However, celebrations temporarily turned sour as Tierce returned a positive swab and an inquiry was opened.
Leading up to the Golden Slipper, Clary Connors had been treating a cut on the inside of his colt's mouth with a mouthwash prescribed by his veterinarian. It was determined that the mouthwash contained traces of a local anaesthetic called lignocaine, a banned substance under the Australian rules of racing. At the inquiry, AJC stewards acknowledged that the prohibited substance was of only relatively minor significance and allowed Tierce to remain the winner of the Golden Slipper. They did, however, fine Connors $10,000. Tierce had his next start in the second leg of the Triple Crown, the Sires Produce Stakes.
Into the straight, Liquid Ruler, clear-cut leader over Canonise, holding Regina Madre in a pocket. Terse has now shouldered his way into the clear and he's rushed up quickly, and Canonise and Terse have exploded to the lead together on top of the rise, with Terse going to the front. Terse hit the lead at the 200 mark. He quickly drew clear of Canonise. The filly Chardet running on with Electrique down the outside, but the slipper winner Terse is going to win the second leg of the Grand Slam in great style. Terse is sprinting away and wins easily over Chardet. Electrique third, and Canonise is
outclassed his opposition in the Sires for a comfortable win. However, more drama was to follow as the colt returned another positive swab to lignocaine. At the subsequent inquiry, stewards again allowed the result to stand. On this occasion, they fined Connors $5,000.
Not since the great Luskin Star in 1977 had a 2-year-old won the Triple Crown. Let's go to Randwick now for the Champagne Stakes.
Coming over the rise now, Musical Chairs in front. Dye took a peep over the shoulder on Terse. He's got the leader covered, and now Terse explodes to the front. Terse has dashed away on top of the rise, quickly put 3 lengths on High Precious, followed by Kinjate, and then Chardet and Big Dreams, but it's shades of Luskin Star. Go Terse. Terse 100 out is well clear. Running on doggedly now, Chardet in the last bit, followed by High Precious, but Terse completes the Grand Slam. He wins the Champagne brilliantly over Chardet. High Precious third.
Tierce is undoubtedly a top-class colt with an exciting future. With 8 wins from 10 starts, he accumulated stake earnings of $1.94 million to become Australasia's highest ever juvenile stakes earner. Passed in at the Inglis Easter yearling sale at $18,000, Tierce is owned by his breeder Richard Turnley who stands his sire Victory Prince at Boscobel Stud in New South Wales.
Tierce has the pedigree that suggests he could train on to win a derby. He's indeed an exciting prospect. Let's cross to New Zealand now for the running of the Group 1 Manawatu Sires Produce Stakes at Awapuni.
Running John Go-Go, Gomez, Roa, Racuna and Koenig, and Late for Breakfast and Grand Jetty. They're right across the track, and Koenig down the outsides coming with a winning run. Koenig got up to win the stakes from Roa, Racuna. There was
the fast-finishing Koenig was an impressive winner of the Manawatu Sires Produce. The chestnut is a son of Truly Vain, one of New Zealand's most promising young stallions.
Now to Ellerslie for Auckland Racing Club's Sires Produce.
250 metres to go. Prince of Praise still the pacemaker. Rua Racuna still 2 lengths away. Prince of Praise hard to catch now. Running John and Rua Racuna, and on the inside Diamond Rouge late. But Prince of Praise has got them beaten. Races right away. Prince of Praise won it easily. Second Diamond Rouge. Running John third. Favourite Rua
Prince of Praise is a son of the Habitat stallion Crossways. A winner of 5 races, Prince of Praise is being aimed at the rich Australian 3-year-old races in the spring. The final 2 Group 1 events for the juveniles are run in Queensland. First up is the Queensland Turf Club's Sires Produce Stakes.
200 metres out, Chortle moved up to Banya Boy, poked his nose in front. Lady Nikolai is chasing them now. Banya Boy, Chortle, Lady Nikolai, then Yodels. Chortle's just in front of Lady Nikolai. It's going to be close, it's going to be a beauty. They hit it. Chortle's won it.
Chortle's narrow win provided leading Brisbane trainer Bruce McLaughlin with his first hometown Group 1 success, and the third of the season for jockey Brian York. Chortle is the first Group 1 winner sired by 85 Golden Slipper winner Rory's Jester.
In recent times, jockey Shane Dyers emerged as one of the best big race riders in the country. His strength in a tight finish is just one of the reasons for his success in Group 1 events. His ride in the Castlemaine Stakes was a fine example of his tenacious will to win.
Dye starting to wind up. Zinders on the outside, moved up to join Kinjite, and they're going stride for stride, Zinders and Kinjite. They're going to have a great battle in the run to the line. Zinders just in front of Kinjite. They're clear of Natchez. Zinders just in front, and then Zinders beat Kinjite.
Starting at 50 to 1, Zinders responded gamely to Shane Dye's hard riding to win the Castlemaine. The son of Zephyr Zip is prepared at Randwick by Bobby Thompson.